this thing starts on its own. Hey, everybody. What's up, YouTube family? I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. We have curls, we have scoop, we have big hair. We're always going to have big hair. And it's time to know what's going on. And I got a lot of scoop, but we got to start with the hugs. So come on. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. Thank you for your responses. I know I threw out a lot of questions, but I love the back and forth, the dialogue, what you think. I like that you keep it respectful because, as I say, we can agree to disagree, and I really appreciate you guys. What's going on today? First off, we're going to start with Twitch. Remember, he used to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show in December of 2022. He shocked everybody, committing suicide. He was 40 years old, left behind a wife and 3 kids. He always seemed like he was so happy and so much fun. I interviewed him years ago and just had a ball with him because he was just this light, this energy, and we just fed off of each other. So his death came as a surprise. His wife, Allison, recently opened up to People magazine, and some of the things were shocking. As she cleaned out their bedroom of his belongings, she found a lot of drugs in a shoebox that he kept hidden. She knew he would occasionally smoke a little weed. Come to find out, he smoked a lot of weed. Twitch apparently was a man in a lot of pain and really struggled with his mental health, admitting to some people, and she says she didn't know this, that he was sexually abused as a child. Often you may hear people say, be kind, because you never know what that person is going through or the pain, or you never know where someone's mental health is. He rose so far on Ellen DeGeneres, he would fill in for her when she didn't show up. So his death came as a surprise, and now his wife, Allison, is opening up about his mental state and the drugs and the marijuana and the drinking and what he went through, and he ultimately took his life. Charlamagne the God from Power 105 in New York recently opened up about Wendy Williams. They used to work together down here in Philadelphia. He was a big part of her show at one time. And he says he talked to her, and she sounded fine, like she could go on radio tomorrow. Do you think Wendy is gaslighting us? Do you think with the fact that she's no longer drinking, it has brought things clearer because between the aphasia, the dementia, it just wasn't a good diagnosis, and whoever is that guardian and that caretaker, what can they leave? She needs to be with her family because you're hearing a lot of conflicting things. Do you think Wendy could be gaslighting us? Because she don't want to pay that ex-husband no money. You know, he's still trying to get a couple dollars. She was devastated by the end of that relationship, and it was humiliating. They say she's no longer drinking. She's been sober for months. What do you think? Years ago in an interview, she talked about she would love to do a talk show. No music. She would return to radio, but she would want to do a talk show where she could just talk. I could see her with the right people behind her doing well with a podcast. I don't know if a return for TV because of the other health challenges that she's had, but I could see it happening. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to try that. Season 5 of the BET show, The Family Business. Ernie Hudson, he's so fine. It returns for a season 5 on BET. 50 Cent, the other day I talked about this. Critics said that, he's doing this show, Residency in Las Vegas. They said it was the worst show in Vegas history. 50 Cent has responded and said, look, I ain't coming out here rollerblading like Usher. What y'all expect? You do know that with a lot of artists, Without artist development, you can have a hit record all day, but if you don't know how to perform, that's where you're going to make your money from when the hits are no longer coming in. You've got to go to the next level. Well, a lot of them don't even know how to perform to go to the next level. Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, the divorce has been settled. It's really going to be settled February 20th, but J-Lo is dropping the Affleck from her name. They get to keep their money that they brought in the business. It's private what's going to happen with that home, and J-Lo gets to keep the $5 million green diamond ring, but it's officially over. The divorce has been settled. The Golden Globes. Besides Viola Davis getting honored, I like it. 10 million viewers, so the viewership is going up. But if I was a regular channel like an ABC, a NBC, a CBS, or a Fox, I'd be mad. None of those shows get nominated or win anything. It's all streaming services. But these award shows air on major TV channels. A lot of movies that no one has ever seen, the majority. So it's going to be interesting what happens with the Academy Award. I would like to see Janelle James from Abbott Elementary. She's outstanding because she just went something. 1 year, recognize her talent. The same comedy shows win all the time. I like it. And then everybody was looking ultra thin. People are taking, you can tell I have a lot to get off my chest. People are taking the shot, Ozempic, Wegovy, that don't need to be taking it. Being ultra thin does not look healthy. It's not sexy. I was like, these people look like stick figures. They were just like so thin. And it was not a trend. I was like, this isn't reality. Or is this what you got to do, to survive in Hollywood? Interesting. Now, speaking of the Golden Globes, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. There are rumors that the two are dating. This is a publicity stunt. This is gay baiting. Auntie, what's gay baiting? When they try to fake a homosexual relationship for the public, but knowing that they're straight. So why are you doing this? One person this is upsetting. Cynthia Erivo has been dating director Lena Waithe. Last year, they were all hugged up at the Golden Globes. This year, Cynthia had to leave her home because she had to be with Ariana Grande. They're promoting Wicked. Wicked 2 comes out in November. So do you mean you guys got to keep up this stunt? I'm just going to take a deep breath. Publicity stunts don't work. I hate publicity stunts. Where is the future of TikTok? Is it going to be banned on January 19th? No. TikTok makes way too much money. They just want to get it out of the hands of the Chinese government. I'm hearing Kevin O'Leary, he's the Canadian American on Shark Tank. He is in talks to buy TikTok for $170 million. Before January 19th, TikTok will have a new owner out of the hands of the Chinese government. NAACP IMAGE Awards, the nominees came down. 56th annual show is going to air on BET and CBS February 22nd. This year's theme is Our Stories, Our Culture, Our Excellence. The Piano Lesson, where Denzel Washington's family did the whole thing. He produced it. 14 nominations. On the TV side, because it's streamed on Peacock, you've got Fight Night, $1 Million Heist, 9 nominations. Nominations for Kevin Hart, Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Howard. Music side, rapper Glorilla. She got 6 nominations. Beyonce's Cowboy Carter got 3. Who's up for Entertainer of the Year? And I really want to know what y'all think of this. Up for Entertainer of the Year, Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Keke Palmer, Kendrick Lamar, Kevin Hart, Shannon Sharp. Who do you think is going to win in this category? It's going to be interesting. I'm not going to be surprised because Wicked was so big if it's Cynthia Erivo. But it's Cynthia Erivo, Keke Palmer, Kendrick Lamar, Kevin Hart, Shannon Sharp. The award show airs February 22nd on BET, CBS. Don't know who the host is, but for the past 2 years, the host of the show was Queen Latifah. Zendaya, Tom Holland engaged. Wait a minute, I gotta go back to the middle. I'm missing out a whole section here. I apologize. I was skipping all over the place. Y'all know I love Zendaya. I've loved her ever since the Disney shows. When you got kids, you know they make you watch these shows. Well, Zendaya and my favorite Spider-Man, Tom Holland, are engaged. She showed up on the red carpet, not looking too thin. She looked beautiful in a 5-carat ring. And they are engaged to be married. Keep it private. People mess up things. Keep it private. Try to keep your relationship as private as you can. It's hard being in the public, but people mess up things. I'm no real big fan of a Kylie Jenner, but she's dating the hot actor Timothy Chalamet. He's in the Bob Dylan movie. Keep it private. You out here with Travis Scott and all. Keep it private. Auntie advice. People mess up things. Taraji P. Henson and Keke Palmer, they're going to be sitting in the seats with Jenna Bush Hager. You know, Hoda Kotb is leaving the Today Show. Friday is her last day. And even though she says, I'm leaving to spend time with my kids, she recently revealed that she's opening up a wellness company, a wellness app, taking people on retreats and things like this. Do you think she just wanted to get away from the show? She did the 4th hour of Today with Jenna Bush Hager. Who's going to be sitting in with Jenna Bush Hager? It's going to be called Jenna and Friends. And until they can find a permanent host, which will probably take about a year, you've got Taraji P. Henson filling in. You got Keke Palmer, amongst other stars. I know that Scarlett Johansson is getting a full week. Jerry Springer, Lights, Camera, Fights. It starts streaming on Netflix. I need to know what you think. I'm a little busy tonight, so I can't watch it. But I want to check it out. It's all the ex-producers and people coming out saying things were staged. It was set up to look crazy. Situations were put together with the fighting. It's going to be very interesting because at one point, this, what they call it, trash TV, was extremely popular. Ooh, did I go through everything? So I have notes in front of me. Wait, I have more over here. I literally had them spread out. So this was a headline that I recently read. Jamie Foxx makes good on his promise of no more white girls in public. See, he was at the Golden Globes and he didn't show up with nobody. Pay attention to the joke he told in Netflix. No more white girls in public. He still dating white girls. He just ain't going public. Katie Holmes messed up by forcing the issue of, you need to recognize me, stop hiding me. The minute they went public, about 2 or 3 months later, that relationship was gone. He's just not doing it in private. He joked about it. Pay attention to the jokes. You know what they say. Sometimes there is a lot of truth in these jokes. Have a good one. I asked a lot of questions, so please leave your comments. I do appreciate hearing from you. Leave your comments. The notification bell will let you know she's here because I'm here. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. But more importantly, I have a personal goal of hitting $100,000. I want my little book. I like slow and easy because that means you'll stick and stay. You won't leave and come back months later. Like, you make this appointment TV, and I appreciate it. But I have a personal goal. Let's reach 100,000. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Big Hair, Curls, and Scoop is right here on the Patty Jackson channel. It's not cute not knowing. Whew, I talked about a lot of stuff. Now you know. Have a good one. Want to hear from you. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.